Thank you for joining us once again. Here we are after the state of play after our last turn. GDP, health and education are fairly the same. They haven't really changed with anything we've implemented. Unemployment very much the same. Crime almost non-existent here. And poverty so-so. So the global economy is doing well. We have a budget surplus as well. We still have 0% rating in the polls. And we have a question on curbing bankers' bonuses. So there's been calls in the media for the government to do something about big bonus payments being made to company CEOs. Despite falling profits, in cases where companies have failed to make a profit, the government has been asked to force companies to withhold bonus payments from top executives. So the two options we have are to either restrict bonus payments, because for too long the bonus culture among CEOs has been left to run out of control. Bonuses are supposed to be a reward for business success, but top banking executives are taking unearned bonuses while cutting staff numbers. We need a law that prevents companies from paying a bonus in years where they failed to turn a profit. The other option, of course, is to do nothing. It's easy to be critical of people earning large salaries and bonuses, but the fact is that we live in a globalised world and top bonuses are needed to attract top talent. This is unnecessary interference by our government in the corporate pay structure and will hurt our competitiveness. I do believe that we don't need to piss off the capitalists any more than we already have, and I also think that to try and maintain some form of competitiveness with our GDP, we absolutely need to try and encourage people to come here rather than force them away by curbing bonuses. So let's do nothing for the moment, and then let's get in and take a look at where we are. So Liberals up, ethnic minorities up, 47 political capital to play with, and a budget surplus of around 110 billion. So what are we going to do with it? Let's have a look at what have we got? What have we got? Handgun laws. Handgun laws would certainly help curb crime, but crime is not a problem, an inherent problem at the moment, so that's fine. The Race Discrimination Act is at maximum anyway, so let's have a look and see if we can try and sort some of the gender problems out. So, gender representation measures. Women comprise half the country's population, but they're very much underrepresented in government. So what I would like to do is implement equal representation, and equal representation will certainly increase our democracy, lower the gender inequality, increase with women, increase with Liberals. The Conservatives might not be too happy about it, but I am pretty happy of my decision to do that. So let's fire that through. £50 million per quarter. I'm quite happy with that. It's a very reasonable amount in my book for equality. It still leaves us with 17 political capital to play with. The environmentalists are still unhappy with us, so we're going to try again to just dip back in and see if we can find something that will make the environmentalists happy. So we have the possibility of nature conservation, which will be a national programme of ethical natural resource use, allocation and protection. And the focus of the policy would be to promote the exploitation of the country's natural resources in a sustainable way, which maintains or improves the environment. So short-term gain is eschewed in favour of preserving the natural world for generations to come. I'm pretty happy to go ahead with that. Capitalists might not be too happy with it, but I can always knock down some taxes to pay for that. So 25 billion per quarter into the nature conservation programme that should hopefully bring those environmentalists back on side. It doesn't leave us with 2 political capital left. I don't think we can do too much with 2. A tourism ad campaign, an alcohol awareness campaign, clean energy subsidies, an agro-dealer networks and a trade council. That would certainly help. Nothing within tax, but in public services, healthy eating, a youth politics council and a social justice foundation. In law and order, some armed forces week, or a witness protection programme, and transport, telecommuting initiative, cycling campaign, carpooling and bicycle subsidies. I think, however, the trade council is probably one of our best moves, and this would mean that we can find trustworthy trading partners, which would increase international trade and foreign relations. So let's put 1.5 billion in there and apply those changes. So that brings us to the end of this quarter. So 3 months more down the line. What we'll do is end the video here. A short one today, but it has been, in my opinion, very fruitful in terms of trying to bring our country back into alignment. So thank you again for joining me. I will see you in the next quarter, and let's carry on as we try to fix Africa's problems. Thank you very much.